Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Rant. I'm Drunk Farmer. I know it's Tuesday, but man, there's a lot of things going on, and boy, a lot of things going on in college football. Let's begin with the University of Oklahoma. Lincoln Riley. He said, "So long, Oklahoma. I'm going to USC." USC's paid Lincoln Riley $110 million. I'd go too. Will Lincoln Riley be a good fit for USC? Yeah, I think he will be. I mean, it's this type of offense. They run that offense in the Pac-12, and I think he would fit really good with the Trojans. Will he get the Trojans back to where they haven't been in a while? Maybe. The knock on USC is they got some talent on the offensive side of the ball. They defensively they need some help. USC's defense has just been atrocious this year. So Lincoln Riley's got some work he's got to do at USC, and maybe you get that program off the ground again. I don't know. Well, who knows? But I think he is a good fit at USC. Another coach that went bye-bye, Brian Kelly. He went to the University of LSU. Yep, went to be the Bengal Tiger. He went to be a Tiger. Left Notre Dame. I thought he had a good deal at Notre Dame, to tell you the truth. I thought Brian Kelly was going to retire at Notre Dame, and unfortunately he didn't. He went down to LSU. Brian Kelly's 60 years old. He's going to try to revamp the LSU Tigers. Good luck with that. They do have some talent down there that I don't know. Maybe Brian Kelly can bring in something that they haven't seen in a while. I don't know. But all in all, Brian Kelly is a good coach. Can he turn the LSU program around? I think he can. Is he a good fit for LSU? In my opinion, I'm 50-50 on that. I mean, the SEC is a tough division. He's been playing up at Notre Dame. Going to the SEC is a different animal, and Notre Dame's been independent for so long. Well, they played in the ACC last year, but like I said, the SEC is a different animal, and Brian Kelly's got his work cut out for him. And there you go. Possible coaches at Notre Dame. Now, we've heard this name a lot lately. I've heard it for the last 24 hours. They're talking Luke Fickell, coach out of the University of Cincinnati, used to coach at Ohio State. Would he be a good fit at Notre Dame? I think he would be. He knows the area. He recruits around that area. Yeah, I think he'd be a good fit for Notre Dame. I think if Notre Dame offers him the right price, I think he'd leave Cincinnati and go to Notre Dame. It's Notre Dame, rich in tradition, But all in all, I think Fickell would probably have a shot at the Notre Dame job. I don't know if Notre Dame's talked to him or not. Right now, I don't think he's really worried about it. He's probably worried about staying in the playoffs, the college playoffs. But yes, I think Luke Fickell would be a good fit for Notre Dame. Like I said, I haven't heard really too many names for the Oklahoma job yet. All I know is Oklahoma will be going to a bowl game, and apparently Bob Stoops will be coaching them. Yes, he's pulling a Barry Alvarez. But I don't know. I don't know if that's. I think it's true. I'm pretty sure it's true because I've been hearing stories. Was reading stories about it all night last night. So maybe Bob Stoops is he's going to coach him. So good luck with that. And some people in Oklahoma want Bob Stoops to come out of retirement. Who knows? But a lot of people weren't happy to see Lincoln Riley leave. No, a lot of Oklahoma fans were a little upset, and some were caught by surprise on that, I must say. But I don't know. Getting to Nebraska, yes, we still don't have an offensive coordinator. But there's been names been thrown around, such as names like Tom Herman, a guy named Willie Korn out of Coastal Carolina, or their head coach. I don't know, but I don't think their head coach is going to leave Coastal Carolina and become an offensive coordinator. But who knows? But all in all, Scott Frost has been talking to somebody. He talked to Mickey Joseph, as everybody has read. Mickey Joseph, of course, former quarterback at University of Nebraska, has been down in LSU for 2 years as the wide receivers coach. He's going to come up here as a wide receiver if he accepts the job. We don't know if he has or not. Right now, they're just talking, but they're looking at him as a wide receivers coach and a recruiting specialist or whatever. Yeah, Mickey Joseph, he's a Louisiana kid. He's been in the SEC for a couple of years. Maybe we can get some recruiting down there around that area, around Mississippi, Louisiana, maybe possibly Texas. Um, that would be good. Would Mickey Joseph be a good fit for Nebraska? I don't know. Some people saying yes, some people are saying no. It depends. But I think we should find an offensive coordinator first. Then I think we can figure this stuff out later. But what's going on between the University of Nebraska and Mickey Joseph, I have no idea right now. They're just talking. We'll keep you up to date on that story as it develops. And no, and well, we'll find an offensive coordinator someday. We don't know when, but we'll find one. Like I said, Tom Herman, he's right now doing nothing. He's just consulting with the Chicago Bears and Nagy. I don't, my opinion on that, I'm a Bears fan and I've seen what's happened to the Bears offense. Yeah, I'm a little iffy on Tom Herman. I really am. I mean, yeah, Nagy's a good coach. Yeah, I think Nagy's a better offensive coordinator than a head coach. Tom Herman's the same way. He's that type of guy. He's a better, probably offensive coordinator than a head coach. But he'll probably change up the offense if he does come here, and that's the only thing I'm a little worried about. The other guy was Willie Korn. I think he might he runs Coastal Carolina's offensive coordinator runs the same type of offense that we do. Scott Frost has been down to Coastal Carolina and looked at their offense and stuff. So there's a little connection there. So I don't know. And that's an interesting little story in itself. Like I said, Scott Frost has been in Coastal Carolina. He was down there last year, trying to talk to the Coastal Carolina guys down there. Kind of took some things out of their offense, kind of inserted in Nebraska's offense. So we do have a connection there at Coastal Carolina. So we'll find out who is going to be the offensive coordinator. I think this is going to be maybe before the holidays. I'm not sure. Or it could be after the holidays because a lot of these teams that uh, who knows? I mean, some of these offensive coordinators are probably planning for bowl games right now. I don't know. So that's still a developing story on the offensive coordinator. We still need an offensive line coach. So there's been some names in that area. I can't remember who the names have been thrown around in that job, and I just can't remember off my top of my head right now. But I'll stay on top of it as the best I can until whenever. If developing news develops, I'll be here. So until then, everyone, I don't really know how to end this show. I'm Drunk Farmer. If you like this show, hit that like button. If you want to subscribe to this show, hit that subscribe button. If you got a comment on what's going on in college football or at Nebraska, which just here's a question for you guys. Should, should Scott Frost hire an offensive coordinator first? And should Scott Frost, here's another thing, should we have a full-time special teams coach? A couple of questions for you. I want to see what you guys answer down below in the comment box if you have a comment. So until then, I will see you when I see you. I'm Drunk Farmer, and this has been The Rant. And yeah, it was kind of a crappy ending.